AIM-listed Newmark Security provides security systems operating through two divisions: Grosvenor Technology, which specialises in electronic security, and Safetel, which supplies the cash handling equipment and those fast rising screens that, while not often seen by the public, can provide quickly activated barriers between the customer and staff at banks and post offices. Recently, Newmark has landed a US deal. More on that in just a minute, but let's introduce our guest now, the Chief Executive of Newmark, Marie-Claire Dwek. Marie-Claire, welcome back, because we spoke in February this year when you were just about to go to Asia to progress a deal which you were knocking out at that point. Before we get on to Asia, just update us on where the company is.
It's been going very well since we last met in February this year. We've opened our offices in Hong Kong, as we said we were going to do. We opened those back in June and had our official launch in September. We have staff now in Beijing and Shanghai and also in Hong Kong. And we've reorganized our offices in America. We have a great team working with us at Grosvenor. Our latest hire is from Microsoft, looking at a sort of product management of our roadmap of our products to sort of overcome this sort of threat of products and where we're going, and it's been a great time. And Safetel, our physical side, has been doing very well as well.
Let's talk a little bit more about the balance between the two sides of the business, because clearly there are two very well-defined areas, aren't there, here with Grosvenor and Safetel. Explain a bit more about the dynamic between the two and how they're evenly balanced within the company.
Well, Safetel, as you mentioned earlier, sort of secures the physical side of buildings, the electronic rising screens, ATM protection, ballistic doors, very much sort of on the in the financial sector, and we have a big contract with the post office at the moment, and that's been doing remarkably well for a number of years, and we're looking at sort of other products and other facilities to secure as well. And Grosvenor Technology is the electronic side, where we secure with access control and also workforce terminals, time and attendance. And things have been moving forward. We've developed the teams, we're developing products. We're about to launch 2 new products next year, which have been in the works for about a year now. We're spending a lot on R&D and sort of keeping abreast of technology as it moves forward.
When we spoke in February, I think shares were they were a lot less than where they are now, let's put it that way. What do you think has been behind this move up in the share price? What is it that investors see in the business now?
They see a company moving forward with sort of a new team behind it, looking at new products, new market, and sort of new diversifications and markets it's not touched before, and a company that's moving forward and very progressive. I think to say very much we're sort of an engineering-based company in earlier times, I'd say we're more of a sales and marketing company now, and moving along with the times and requirements of our customers.
Yeah, let's talk about a deal that you sealed recently with this $6 million US deal for a new generation terminal. Explain more about that and what that brings.
This is an Android terminal that will complement our existing range of workforce terminals, and it's the first in the series. The company that we've signed a deal with, we were in discussions for about 3 years. There's other terminals out there and competitors' terminals, but none with the same robust facilities that we're going to offer and the same technology. So we've signed a deal with them. It's not on an exclusive basis, and a lot of our other customers are very excited about the development of this terminal, and they foresee a minimum of $6 million over the next 5 years, but looking to be partners with us in our future developments of other similar terminals.
Just talk a little bit about the shareholder reward, the returns and so forth. Again, going back to our last discussion, you were quite keen to emphasise the progressive dividend policy that you put in place. How is that going?
That remains so. As you know, sort of our dividend increased threefold, and we're still optimistic of progressive dividend policy ongoing.
So how's
things are looking up.
Good. Well, I was going to ask you then, in that case, about 2016 and the way things are looking from here. What do you see as the major benchmark news headlines to watch out for? Or
We're continually discussing contracts with lots of our companies that we sort of work with, but I think 2016 is still sort of a benchmark year, and then 2017 we'll see a lot of the rewards of this year and next year. These are sort of lots of these projects have very long gestation periods, and we're working behind the scenes on projects like this one we've just discussed with this American company, but they have long gestation periods, and we should see those rewards in the next couple of years.
Good.
And ongoing.
Well, we look forward to hearing more as and when.
Thank you.
But Marie-Claire, thanks indeed there for joining us. That is Marie-Claire Dwek, the Chief Executive of Newmark Security.